why I knew this country was stupid, but I didn't think it was that, like, brainless. So, as you guys probably know, the cases of coronavirus in the US is surging through the friggin' stratosphere. Not in the state I live in, not here in Illinois necessarily, um, but in Texas and Florida, in like Oklahoma, there was a huge surge. Some of it was because of that rally that Trump had. California is having a big ass surge. Georgia, like a lot of these like states where people and but it's also the fact that people are having this mindset of like, open everything up. Who cares? Because it's no coincidence that in like a lot of these states, basically they said the government's like, oh yeah, we may not be, meeting any criteria for reopening places, but fuck it, man. I'm done with this shit. And then they just did it. And of course, cases are going to go up when you reopen restaurants and bars and whatever. And nobody's wearing these, nobody's keeping a safe distance from each other. So what the fuck else was going to happen? Um, so yeah, that's definitely a reason why we've surged. The European Union basically banned travel coming into their to those countries, and I'm sure elsewhere, which I hope doesn't continue into May because that's when I'm supposed to be going there. I don't think it will, but like, yeah. But even around here, when I go to work, because as you guys know, I commute to and from work downtown, basically, um, about 4 times a week. And the other day, I noticed this guy. Mind you, he's not even wearing this thing. He's not even wearing a mask. I mean, he has it around him, but it's like this, you know. And he's coughing like and then he's going into the bathroom and coughing more. And then he goes into like the little vestibule area where the train doors open when the stop comes. And he's touching everything, and I'm like, you fucking idiot, dude. You idiot. And not even that, but I'm just seeing less and less people wear masks, just in public and on the street, and I'm thinking, look, man, this thing is not over. This thing is nowhere near over, man. Like, for the time being, we still gotta, be careful and shit. We still gotta wear these things. And, another thing is, I see a lot of people wearing them like this. What good does that do? Because, I mean, look, you can still breathe in air from the outside that could be contaminated with the virus. Unless you're Napoleon Dynamite who breathes like you ever see Napoleon Dynamite, he's always breathing like he's got his mouth open all the time. But no, like you gotta wear this shit properly. You gotta wear it over your nose, you gotta wear it over your face. And these are the precautions we have to take, man. I mean, because look at all these other countries where it's like they basically implemented, these measures where you have to social distance, you have to wear masks, like and all that stuff. And I mean, their cases have been really on the decline. Um, because in my state, Governor Pritzker, like he listens to the experts, he listens to the the people who know what happens during these kind of crises. So that's why he instituted like the phases of reopening. He didn't just say we're gonna reopen everything, 100% capacity. Fuck it. No, like first it's like okay, 20% capacity. There's like phase two, phase three, phase four, and you know he listens to the science, and he's looking out for everyone. So, but there's other governors who are just like fuck it, man. Let's just reopen everything. And I'm thinking, well, shit, man, y'all better not be going to Florida. Anyone I come across, y'all better not be going to Florida or any of these states, because I mean, Jesus, man, and the elderly population in Florida. Oh my God, the deaths. I can just see they're gonna skyrocket in that state, man. And like also Arizona and shit. By the way, they're bringing back this show apparently for the second time. But yeah, I mean, guys, you gotta wear these. Put them over your nose. Don't just cover your mouth. You gotta cover your nose too, because that's where these viruses can enter. And you gotta, keep distancing. You gotta keep social distancing. You gotta, what is it? 6 feet is the mandate. Unless you hear someone coughing without a mask, then in that case, run the fuck away from them like the MS-13 is after you with machetes. Or get the fuck out of the same room as that person. At work, there's, when someone coughs in the cafeteria or like the lounge area where we're all eating and the TV and everything, I'd fucking run, bolt out that fucking door because I don't know how exactly fast these viruses spread and sneeze and cough droplets, but I think it's pretty fucking fast. Talk to any expert, they'll say, yeah, like you're fucked if you don't have a mask on and there's like viruses in the air. So basically all I'm saying is, guys, we're still in this. Cases are surging. They're surging here. They're in Brazil, Russia. They're also going through the same thing where, their cases aren't under control. Ours certainly isn't. But, with this, we can get it under control, guys. And you gotta understand, even if you have one symptom, stay home. Like, especially if you have symptoms. I could have it right now, but it's just, I don't show symptoms yet. You gotta assume everyone has it. And then just, again, like, stay far away from strangers. This is the time to not talk to strangers, especially. So the main point is just, look, man, I mean, the cases are surging, like, really fucking high in a lot of states. Not the one I'm in, but like, in the southern states, apparently, they're just really like, oh my god. So, I would recommend, with tomorrow being the 4th of July, maybe stay in, and if you have to go to an event or whatever, please wear a fucking mask. Spread yourselves apart from one another. And just be safe, man. Just, don't get too close to people. And just remember that we're still in this crisis. And just please, like, remember the measures that we have to all take in order to defeat this thing. So, we got, flatten the curve if you're in any of those hard hit states. Please.